In a bustling neighborhood in Seoul, a seemingly happy couple settles into their new apartment. But what starts as an ordinary life quickly spirals into a chilling tale of unseen horrors. Tonight, we delve into the eerie events surrounding Jin and Mariko, where a simple jog leads to a terrifying discovery that changes everything. Hello, I am Arudai and welcome to Moonskull. If you're looking for tales of horror, the paranormal, sci-fi, and the unexplained, then you are in the right place. I'll tell you 4,000 wonderful fear addicts, as well as the 30% of you closet horror buffs who still have not subscribed yet, the story I just mentioned about Jin and Mariko. But first, let me show you how you can show us your support. If you enjoy our spine-tingling tales and want to keep the nightmares coming, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. You can also support us by using the donation link on the screen, which can be found in the description of this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you these wild stories from the unknown. Now, let's dive into Jin and Mariko's chilling experience. In a quiet neighborhood of Seoul, Jin and Mariko had just moved into apartment number 1401. The excitement of new beginnings filled their home, and they embraced the morning routine of jogging together. Each sunrise, they would run through the neighborhood, soaking in the crisp air and exchanging laughter, just relishing each moment as newlyweds. But one fateful morning, as they jogged side by side, Jin suddenly stopped in his tracks. Mariko, lost in her thoughts, continued on for a few meters before turning back. There he was, just standing still, a peculiar smile spreading across his face. "Who are you talking to?" she asked, her brows furrowing in confusion. Jin turned to her, explaining he was greeting their neighbor from apartment number 1301. But Mariko looked around and saw nothing but empty air, a chill creeping up her spine. Surely he was joking, or perhaps just still waking from sleep. This innocent misunderstanding ignited a heated argument between the couple once they returned home. Mariko insisted that there was no one there, while Jin stubbornly maintained that he had seen someone. The tension hung heavily in the air as they both tried to brush it off, not realizing that this small conflict would set the stage for something much darker. Later that day, guilt gnawed at Mariko for their quarrel. This prompted her to cook Jin's favorite meal. So she hurried to the market and gathered fresh vegetables while her mind was racing with thoughts of reconciliation. But as she approached their apartment, her heart sank when she noticed that the door to the apartment was ajar. Hesitantly, she stepped inside. She was calling out for her husband, but there was no response. In the living room, her world shattered. Jin lay lifeless on the floor, his eyes wide open, staring into the void. Panic surged through her as she dropped to her knees, shaking him, pleading for him to wake up. The neighbors rushed in to help, and amid the chaos, Mariko felt an unsettling presence looming over her, a chilling reminder of the mysterious woman Jin had greeted earlier. But the one image she could not get out of her mind was the look on Jin's face, his eyes wide open in terror, staring up blankly at the ceiling, lifeless on the floor. Days passed, and the weight of her loss pressed heavily on Mariko's heart. As she attended Jin's funeral, whispers of the strange woman from apartment number 1301 began to surface. Residents spoke of others who had encountered her, only to meet untimely ends within days. Each story echoed with the same unsettling truth. This woman was no mere ghost. She was a harbinger of doom. Desperation clawed at Mariko, and she sought answers, poring over local legends and stories and uncovering the sinister past of the apartment complex. The residents banded together, horrified by the growing number of mysterious deaths. They petitioned the court for an investigation, but the case was quickly dismissed, lacking scientific evidence to support their claims. Fear gripped the building, and in a final stand, the residents protested against W Construction Company, the builders of the complex itself. After lengthy negotiations, they received compensation, and the building was abandoned, leaving only echoes of the past behind. But the legend of room 1301 lingered, a haunting reminder of the unseen horrors that dwelled within its walls. And there you have it, folks. a haunting tale of a seemingly ordinary couple whose lives were turned upside down by a chilling presence. What do you think happened to Jin and Mariko? Was the woman a figment of their imagination, or something much more sinister? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you want more of this kind of wild paranormal real-life madness, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe, because we got plenty more where that came from. I'm Arudai, and until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, sometimes the scariest things are the ones we can't explain.